Welcome back to part 2. This is the Reharm game level 2. So we're going to add 4 notes now instead of just the 3 notes. And we're also going to introduce minor chords as well. All right, so that's pretty much level 2, okay? There's a lot you can do with this, actually. So what we have, we're just going to do Twinkle Twinkle again, but I figure we'll just keep going, all right? So as you can see, I got 1, 3, 5, 7 here, right? So we got major, and in case you don't know, the little triangle is major 7. That's shorthand. We got major 7, my glorious handwriting here, and we got minor 7 here. All right, so let's do the first 4 notes. Notice we got G happening twice. So that's going to be fun to do. So let's do 1, 3, 5, 7. These are our 4 choices. Now we got 4 combination of notes to choose from, and minor and major. So that's really 8 combinations per note to do. All right, let's just start with the 5. The melody note C, the first note, twinkle, is C. So we're going to take some chord that C is the 5 of. So that's F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I want you to be able to get to a point where you can instantly recognize that if you can't already. You know, beginners, that's something to work up to, okay? So C is the 5 of F. So if we start there, now this is a good point about common tones. Okay, common tones is pretty much just what it sounds like. It's a tone that's common between 2 or more chords, or 2 or more notes that are in one chord. So in this case, we got F as our different chord for the melody note. So this is F major 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? F major 9. So we could hang out on that until we get to, you know, another voicing. But for now, for consistency's sake, let's pick a different chord change for the next Twinkle Twinkle. This one, right? So what if we do the major 7? So G is the major 7, and an easy way to identify, a shortcut to identify the tonic of a major 7 is just up a half step, you know? So whenever you see a note and you want to instantly get to the major 7 chord that this note is the major 7 of, just go up a half step. All right? So, okay, so let's write it down. So we have F and we have A flat. So that's pretty cool, considering we're here. Okay, let's do the same thing with the next note, which is A. So now we're on little. All right, so now if we were to choose, okay, so let's analyze this. So if we want the 1, that'll be A. Okay, if we want the 3, that'll be F. If we want the 5, what would that be? You answer. That'd be D. That's right. So if we want the major 7, that'll be B flat. All right, so we have F, A flat. So I'm going to choose the 5 here. Ooh, that's crazy. Now we're back to square one. That's a nice change. Okay, now let's take this same combination. All right, and I'll just, so what we did there was also the 5, which was C. I mean, which is like home base, you know? All right, so with the color red, I'm just doing my own voicings, but you will too. That's a nice change. Okay, so now remember, we're introducing minor here as well. So the thing with minor is, obviously, as long as the melody note is not the 3rd, we can do minor, because as we know, to get minor, you got to flat the 3rd, right? So that being said, we are not choosing the 3 here. The color red, we have the 5 and 7, right? So we're safe. So that means we can change any of these or all of these to minor. So let's just start with all of them as minor. That's crazy. Now notice when I got to this 7th, I had to change it to minor major 7. But, you know, that's not hard. You just flat the 3. Major 7 and flat the 3. Right, so. Okay, so now what if we were to alternate? Let's see, how can I notate this? What if we were to alternate, let's get all right, let's get gray. So let's make the gray and red ones. Let's make those minor, and just the regular red is major. Okay, so super interesting. What if we reverse it? All right, so now red is minor, and red and gray is all right. That's pretty nice. Okay, so right. So now let's keep going with the exercise. So now that we have yellow here, let's do one. So the fun thing is just pick at random. You know what I mean? There's no like, you could just literally go, you know what I'm saying, randomly here. All right. And this is for practicing. Again, the ultimate goal here is to instantaneously be able to see. You really don't even have to be able to hear them coming, but you have to see it coming, right? And the way we do that is by doing this math right here. So just get the combinations together at random while you're composing these things, and then eventually you'll be able to memorize the shape in your hand and call them on the spot, you know? So all right, so let's do yellow here. I'm just gonna pick minor or major. All right, so what we got? 1, 3, 7, 5. Okay, so that's pretty cool. That's nice. See, so we have the 3 here on this second twinkle. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the same change I did. So here, I want to write this down for you. So we got, just so you can see it. C. What I'm gonna do in E flat here. And then this is B flat. Okay, and we got C again. You know, whether the sounds work or not, that's for you to decide, but at least you know what your options are. In the next video, it'll be an advanced, video, but I'll show you how to connect these sounds that don't really aren't really pleasing. What would you say? Functional harmony, if you want to get nerdy with it. So right, so C, E flat, B flat, C. went diminished there, but we'll save that for next video. Right, so, all right, let's do another combination here. Just explore some sounds. Let's get blue. Right, I want to show you what all these sound like. Okay, 3, 5, 1, 7, all different. What am I looking at? Blue here. Okay. What would this be? Up a half step. I didn't write it down. Here's our melody notes. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Right, so C, G, A, C. Hope you can read that okay. It's getting a little bit jumbled, but I think you can follow along. All right, so A flat, C is the 3 of A flat, blue, C, G, the 5, G is the 5 of C, A is the 1 of A, obviously, and C is the major 7 of D flat. All right, so we're doing blue now. So oh, I messed this up. The melody note is supposed to be G right here. All right, okay, so G. So that means yes, A flat. Okay. Here we go. We're doing blue. So now, whatever's not the 3, what's the 3? So the 3 is A flat. So we got 5, 1, 7. All right, so I'm going to make the 3 major, obviously, and then the other one's minor. Let's see what that sounds like. You can get into some pretty cool territory there. All right, so we got a couple more left. Okay, so I just want to take you through all these sounds in case you haven't heard some of these combinations before, you know. All right, so what we got? We got let's do green. So let's do 7, 1, 3, 1. So, what is that? C is the major 7 of, up a half step is D flat. G is the 1 of G. Okay, so we can make this minor since it's the 1. Make it more interesting. A is the 3 of F. All right, and G, so we have... Right, so we did the 1 again, so let's make this major 7. Okay, we got, all right, so here we go. Let's try this. That's super cool. So listen, this idea is going to free you up as far as maybe you feel like you're playing the same old chords, or you know, you're stuck in certain sounds. This right here will break you free from that, okay? So get in here. Don't do Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Do a song that actually, you know, has different changes in it, but focus on the melody. What we're doing is reharmonizing the melody. Okay, I'll put up a separate chord substitutions video. All right, that's on the docket. So, again, get in here, get your hands dirty, get your ears trained, and start seeing and hearing some new sounds. I hope this was helpful. If it wasn't, because you're like, whoa, this is way over my head and there's too much information going on, just see this video right here. This is the first level. This is just the introductory 3 notes so you can get an idea of what's happening here. All right? I hope it's helpful. Have a beautiful day.